I'm gonna go ahead and then Geno, the
Yes,
floor is
sir.
yours, my boy. The floor is yours. Let's get it.
All right, bet, my guy. Appreciate you. Let's get to it. How's everybody doing tonight? How y'all doing, man? How y'all
I'm
feeling?
doing good in yourself.
Doing great. We doing great. Drop a one if y'all ready to learn about age LLCs and learn how to skip the line and get access to funding faster. Because this is what this is. This is not just about, oh, you need to get this age LLC just to get it. No, this is like, do you want to be able to skip the line and maximize your funding? Drop a one. Drop a one, y'all. All right. Yeah, so that's what I'm basically gonna go over tonight is basically how to leverage the age LLCs and just different strategies to be able to obtain those. And I'm gonna show y'all some results from the people that I actually helped get age LLCs. So is that cool with y'all? Drop a one if that's good with y'all. All right. Got some people active in the chat. Antonio, Sky, Adrian, Kilo. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. How many people already got funded? Drop a one if you already got funded through an Age LLC already. Has anybody purchased an Age LLC or a Shelf Corp and been able to get funding from one? Drop a one if you have. Drop a two if you haven't. All right. All right. All right. All right. So here's what a lot of people think. They think that they have to go purchase they need to purchase a new LLC and have to wait 2 years to get access to the maximum funding, like such as lines of credit. Because when it comes to lines of credit, a lot of the national banks, they want you to be in business at least 2 years. Because lines of credit, they're usually starting off at $50,000 no docs. Some is under $100,000 no docs with certain banks, and we're gonna get into that too. And then up to $250,000 is what I seen with having good tax returns. You want to have your documents together too. So we're gonna get into that too. And a lot of people just think that they need business credit. No, the way that we're funding these age LLCs are we're still personal guarantoring it. So another misbelief or a myth that a lot of people think is, oh, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna buy this Age LLC and I'm gonna just get instant funding because it has the age, and that's not the case. So we're about to get into all of that. It's still the same structure when it comes to funding, right? So y'all know y'all want to have at least 10 accounts on your credit report. Still the same thing. At least 10 accounts. At least like five of those being primaries, 5 to 6 of those accounts being primaries. We want to have those on there. We want to have at least 3 years of credit age on our credit report. You want to have low inquiries. You really don't want to have any new inquiries within the last year. You don't want to have more than two within the last year. And I'm pretty sure if y'all in Taj group, y'all know how to remove the inquiries. All right. So we just want to keep that in mind. And then you want to focus on the available limit that you have on your personal, all right? Because we're still going off the personal guarantor and they're still going off comparable credit. So let's say we was to get you the Age LLC, and the ones that I give my clients, they're gonna be anywhere from 4 to 8 years old. That's like the sweet spot. Because once you get an Age LLC and you had one for at least, I say like 20 years, 20 years old, like those are bringing up red flags. It's like you've been in business because a lot of the people who buy the Age LLCs is not going to come with any like tax returns or none of that. These are just fresh businesses. Somebody put on the shelf, they haven't used them, there's no credit attached. It's just These people just bought them and they didn't do nothing with them. All right. So that's those are the age LLCs that I'm referring to. All right. So that's gonna be a red flag if you've been in business 20 years, you don't have any bank statements, you don't have any tax returns. So like honestly, what type of business is this actually? You haven't been profitable for the last 20 years. So that's gonna be a red flag too. And if y'all got any questions while I'm going over this, y'all could drop it in the chat. All right. If y'all have any questions while I'm going, you could just drop the questions in the chat. All right. So yeah, the best way. So y'all probably want to know what's the best way to actually get a age corporation. Drop a one if y'all want to know how and really why. And then some people, I'm gonna give y'all a couple ways you can actually get one, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. And even if you're not in position to be able to get funding, I'm gonna show you the way around it, using a credit partner. All right. So yeah, the best way to find them is I find it easy to find people because I'm on social media a lot. So some of y'all might know me, some of y'all may not see me before, but I'm big on social media. So I could post a piece of content and ask people, hey, because around the time of COVID, a lot of people they became entrepreneurs because that's what everybody wanted to be around that time. So one day, all I did was make a post, and I was like, "Yo, does anybody have a LLC that they've been sitting on since 2020?" And around the time I first made that piece of content, it was it was 2023. 2023, 2024. So guess what? All the wannabe entrepreneurs around that time, they just had businesses sitting and they were just backed up on bringing this business into good standing. So it was really an easy deal. It's like, yo, look, I'll give you $500 for this LLC and we'll just do it like that. You don't have to worry about paying the back taxes or anything of that nature. I'm gonna take care of it. But I'm gonna just give you $500. That's it. Or we might negotiate something else. 300, 500. So that's one of the easiest things that I've seen when it came to obtaining one. And then really though, you can there's websites you can go on. I'm pretty sure y'all heard about these websites, but y'all want to be careful on these websites because they're not I wouldn't say they're real reliable. I seen stuff go left on some of these websites like what is it called? AmeriLawyer.com. A lot of people think they can go on there and buy one and the Wyoming website. No, you actually want to get it from somebody who you see that you can actually see. So when I first purchased mine, I got it from somebody that I can actually see on the class that has the results. So that's gonna be one of the strategies to get it. And then sometimes you go on the state website and you have to source. You can actually source these things out. So even sourcing it, a age LLC, it could take up to 2 hours to find the right one. And you want to make sure that the age LLC, you want to make sure that the age LLC is still not in a high risk industry. So if somebody's trying to sell you an age LLC that has the word real estate in it, trucking, you don't want any of that. All right. And then usually you can change the name, but sometimes it's good to actually keep everything the same for verification purposes. Because now when you start changing the name, and then now you go into certain banks, and then now they can't even verify this age LLC because it's too much different information going on. All right, I got that. Yeah, remember if y'all have any questions, just drop them. So I'm gonna give y'all some of the banks that's like that's oh nah yeah, let me give y'all the strategy. So let's say your credit is not in position. This is one of the things that I had to do. I had to go find a credit partner. So my credit I ended up maxing out my credit, but I had this Age LLC. So I had a credit partner. She actually had good credit around the time. Outstanding. Last account she probably got was probably like 3 years ago before we actually got the funding. So all I did was we got an operating agreement and I just added her to the Age LLC. So this is a document that you can go in the bank with. So a bank like Chase we'll go into Chase with the operating agreement and we'll put her as 80% owner of this company and then put me 20%. Because guess what? Now the percentages is offsetted to the point where they're only gonna pull her credit. They're not gonna pull my credit. All right, I got that. So that's the strategy. And remember, like I said, in order to get a line of credit and the maximum exposure to funding on the business side is you want to be in business 2 years. So the maximum exposure with Chase, like a bank like Chase, they allow you to get funding on two LLCs. All right. So between the two LLCs, you can get the maximum exposure of $150,000. And this when I'm talking about maximum exposure, $150,000, I'm talking about no docs. You're just personal guaranteeing it. So I know a lot of y'all seeing people with the $150,000 credit card or maybe even more. Those people actually have the paperwork. So once you start coming with paperwork, that's when it gets, once you start showing the revenue and things of that nature, that's when you're able to get above the maximum exposure, y'all. But on the no docs, that's what we're talking about. Up to $150,000. And let's say you get four credit cards. Let's say you get four credit cards. You get two on one business, two on the other. That's exactly what I did. I was maxed out on the personal. Maxed out. And my credit partner came in. We transferred some funds, did some balance transfers, got right. All right, y'all following me? If anybody's missing anything, just let me know because I don't want anybody to be confused on what I'm saying. All right. All right, yeah. So here's another thing too. So most of the age LLCs that I provide my clients is from Colorado. So a lot of y'all might be drop the states y'all in right now. Where y'all at? Wisconsin, Iowa, Illinois, PA, Florida, Texas. So look, here's the thing. All right, NY, Illinois, Florida. All right, so a lot of y'all, here's one of the most frequently asked questions is, hey, I'm getting this Age LLC from Colorado, bro. Like, am I still able to get funded in Florida? Am I still able to get funded in Cali or New York? Yes. So there's a document. All we got to do is get you a foreign entity. We'll get you a foreign entity, and that's basically a document that's going to transfer over to whatever state you're in. Because you might have a Florida ID, and then now you're trying to do business in Florida. So you're coming with a Colorado business. So all we got to do is transfer that business to that state. And that's with a foreign entity. And it's so simple as you don't even have to complicate it. You can go on busy.com and you're gonna have to pay a fee, but they'll transfer it over in the first 24 hours. So you don't have to go scrambling around trying to get the document from the state, and then now you got to ship it out in the mail, and wait for them to get back to you. No, we speed up everything. Everything is about speed, yeah. All right, everything is speed. And then even better, like if y'all don't want to go to busy, another option is going to that state's registered agent. So everybody has their own registered agent in their state. So you can just look up your state. You can look up Florida registered agent, PA registered agent, whatever state you're from. You just look that up. You Google it and you call that number and you tell them this whole situation. Hey, I got a business in Colorado. I'm trying to transfer it over. All right. And then now when it comes time for funding, yes, you can still go to the national banks like Chase, Citizens. Well, Citizens is regional. I say Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America. There are some banks that aren't, certain banks aren't foreign entity friendly. And these might be some of your regional banks like Key Bank. So Key Bank, you like, here's how Key Bank works. You can get an age LLC, but it has to be from that state. So if you're in PA, you got a PA ID, you can get an Age LLC from PA and they'll do business from with you. But if it's not in their footprints, they're not gonna be foreign entity friendly. All right. And then a bank like Truist and Citizens, they want you to be with that bank before you do any business for at least 90 days. All right. So there's just certain things that y'all want to ask when y'all do get the Age LLC and y'all go to certain banks because certain banks aren't self corp friendly or Age LLC friendly. So this is going to be questions you have to ask. So you might go to your local credit union. They might be cool with it, but the other credit unions might not. But this is why we got to go in and we got to talk to the bank and we got to know how to audit them. All right. So you have the correct credit requirements and buying an HLLC, then you're green, yes. Yes. If you have the right requirements, you can get funding. And another thing too, y'all want to make sure when we're going to get access to business funding, you want to make sure that your business credit cards aren't all the way maxed out. Because a bank like Citizens, they're gonna do a soft pull on your Experian business. They're gonna do a soft pull. So if you have maxed out credit cards, your personal credit could be perfect. You could have an 810. But if you have the maxed out business credit cards and there's multiple of them, you're not gonna be able to get funding from a bank like Citizens. And it depends. Like sometimes Chase even does that. They're gonna go check. Yo, so it's best to do all your funding first, then start leveraging. Yeah, yeah, y'all. So remember, you want to be in 4 to 8 years of range when you go get the Age LLCs, and y'all want to make sure that y'all are asking the right questions to the bank. So one of y'all drop one of the banks that y'all have a relationship with. That's not one of the national banks. So you got Wings, all right? Wings FCU. So here's the best thing. 'Cause I haven't really rocked with Wings like that. Do they offer business products?
Nah, I don't think they do. Honestly, I grabbed them once I touched down, and I ain't been fucking with them like that. But
All right, all right, all right.
I don't think they do because Wells been my primary joint that I've been going crazy with them. Um, but Wings, let me see if Wings got some.
Yeah, we right here right
I
now.
don't
Let's
think they
see.
got a business checking account, but they don't got like good business products though. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Y'all want to know, like a lot of these credit unions, they do have business accounts. Like I had a business bank account with well, I had a personal bank account with Heritage FCU. but they don't offer any business credit cards. But they offer a business checking account. So I'm like, why would I get a business checking account if y'all don't have any business credit cards or any business products? It doesn't make sense. I'm just wasting my money because when you put your money into the banks, they're loaning your money out. So how are y'all benefiting and I'm not able to win?
One
Like,
thousand percent. That was the first. The first bank was a place right up here where I'm at called UW Credit Union, and they ended up giving me $22,500 on a credit card on a personal side. And I seen that they had a business. You could get a business account, but then once I started learning about the business funding, I'm like, all right, bet they probably gonna give me a bag. And then I went to the bank, and I'm like, all right. Well, I went online, and I was like, hold the fuck up. These motherfuckers don't got no credit cards, no loans, no funding on the business side, just a business bank account. But I had a $22,500 card, so I was like, damn. So that's when I realized and learned, like, hold up. When it boils down to it, you got to be definitely building relationships on that side with the people who got the business products as well. You know what I'm saying?
right, right, right. Remember, like when y'all in these banks, don't be scared to ask questions because guess what? We know way more than these bankers. And most of these bankers been working 5 years plus. So the information that y'all are learning, especially from Taj, is like it's the most updated info and it's more than what the banks know. Like the banks love when I come in there because I'm dropping game on my banker and he's giving me little tips and tricks too. Like, yo, this is updated. Yo, they asking for documents. If you go above this now, they had to tighten up this, that, and the third. So just don't be scared to go in the bank and think that they're superior. Cause look, we have more of the knowledge than them. All right, we're the one getting approved. All right, the banker might have got a couple other people approved, but most of these bankers haven't even got approved themselves. So just remember that. And the main thing to this job, we're skipping the line. So, cause what? Success loves speed. So y'all want to speed line y'all journey with this credit. Y'all want to get the maximum credit. This is what y'all want to do. Is there any business owners in the building? What type of companies do y'all run right now? I know a few of y'all probably got some LLCs. Y'all could drop it in the chat. I want to see who's in the building. What type of businesses y'all running? Cleaning service, in the trucking business, credit repair and funding. So look, I'm gonna give y'all some game too. So somebody asked me about the price. So I'm gonna tell y'all like this. If y'all in the credit and funding space or any business owners, media marketing, consultation, consultant, cleaning service, and trucking business, credit and funding. So this is one of the products that y'all want to have like while y'all are running these services and y'all are running into business owners. Because it's certain months that I didn't generate money off because I was in the credit repair space too. So it's certain months that I didn't make no credit repair money. But guess what? I sold about 5 A shelf corps and I made 2,500 each one. See what I'm saying? So y'all always want to have these products. Oh, y'all helping people get funding? Guess what? My last funding client, I was able to sell him one. So I was able to get him funding. I was able to get 10% on the back end. He ended up buying a secure loan primary from me and the A shelf corp. So this is how we maximize our income. And guess what? He wants to buy it because he wants to max it out. I just helped him get $80,000 off one LLC. So why wouldn't they want to buy it? It only makes sense. Oh yeah, you're gonna sell it to me for this price. Oh, and I can maximize more funding. Yes, we're gonna speed line this. Cause then now we got another play. So I ain't seen nobody mention. But if you're in the credit and funding business, I'm pretty sure what I'm about to talk about is gonna be beneficial for y'all too. either for your brand or you just want to generate some extra revenue. And then like the certain clients that you run into that are that are running certain businesses. So the cars. So Taj brought it up. The Bank of America play. BOA, you can get four vehicles with one inquiry. But guess what? I got it in 2023. All I had to do was provide my new LLC. I was only in business 3 months when I ran it. But guess what? I was able to get it. But guess what now? Bank of America wants you to be in business 4 years. This is 3 years later. Last year in 2025, it was only 2 years, but they added another 2 years. The bank starts tightening up after too many people default. All right. So I'm gonna show y'all a couple of the people we got results. Let's see. I can share the screen, right? Let me see. I can see my screen, right? Drop a one if you can see my screen. All right,
Yeah,
cool,
we can
cool,
see the
cool,
screen.
cool. So yeah, I'm gonna just show y'all some results. And this is people actually getting access to the age LLCs and then going to get access to the vehicles. So I was the first one. I grabbed these vehicles in 2023. Well, this is not the first video, but this is yeah. All right. So look, I went to Bank of America. I got four auto loans for $40,000 each. And then guess what? I grabbed these vehicles and I put them on the fleet. I run with a car broker. All I did was grab these vehicles, met somebody who I could trust on Instagram, shipped them the vehicles, and we're still doing business to this day. Like get paid every Friday or Monday. However it goes. Put the cars right there, put them straight to Texas. I'm in New York, shipped them right out there. Started doing business, and this is from leveraging credit, y'all. So we could talk about, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, but it's like, do you have a plan on generating income? That's the main thing to this, because I'm trying to generate some income. I'm telling y'all about the Age LLCs. This is another product you can offer your clients to be able to generate income. I talked a little about the secure loan primaries. That's another That's another product that I offer my clients, and I'm able to generate income. So if credit repair is slow 1 month, guess what? I got the primaries. If primaries is slow 1 month, guess what? I got the Age LLCs. If all of those things is slow, guess what? I'm offering my clients funding. Something's gonna hit. Something's gonna hit. And then now people are talking about, oh, you need 7 streams of income to be able to be a millionaire. No, you need 7 streams off one tree. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is credit and funding. We got 7 things we can offer you. We got credit repair, we got funding, we got primaries, we got age LLCs, we got coaching. I could broker a deal and have you lock in with a car broker if you want to get the vehicles. That's where I'm gonna get MRR off of that. We're gonna make a deal and I'm gonna just end up, I'm gonna push the deal through for you and get you even if you want to start your own private car rental company, I can broker that, but it's all off one branch. You know what I'm saying? Off credit and funding. I'm not trying to do, I'm not trying to be in 5 different businesses. I'm taking this one business and I'm maximizing all my opportunities with it. All right. So look, got my boy right here. He was able to run the play too. He went to BOA. He was able to run the play. Got the S580. Put it on the fleet. He ended up getting the BMW 760. With my boy right here, we got him each vehicle he got was like $80,000 each. So we ended up getting him like 240,000 altogether. And then he ended up getting an economy car too. So he got three luxuries. He got the Suburban. He got this right here, black truck service. Started that, broken that off, and then he just ended up getting an economy vehicle. So these are like some of the results that we actually have, and that's proven. And then now since we talking about vehicles, let me show y'all something. So hold on, I'm gonna show y'all this because I didn't really get into this. So my boy right here, well, yeah. All right. So yeah, he just got the Age LLC from me, and we're getting ready to bring him to Bank of America. He has a couple of things that he has to do to his credit, but we're gonna end up getting him the. Oh, it's not gonna pop up. That one not gonna pop up. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, my boy right here ended up getting him a couple trucks already and his personal, and we ran the play where we was able to refinance the vehicle in the business in 90 days. So guess what? Now he has two paid off personal vehicles that's gonna help him leverage the Age LLC even better than the people I started with. But now he has two paid off vehicles that's $60,000 each on his personal, and he bought the Age LLC from me to run the BOA play. And he's trying to go crazy. We talking like 100K and up vehicles, like at least two. So and guess what? He's only 21. He's only 21. So this is what I'm talking about speed. It didn't take him too
Yeah,
long to
I ain't gonna
get.
lie. I seen that. I was like, bro, you got him going crazy, and he young too, and he going nuts. I ain't
Nah,
gonna lie. I seen that. I was like, hold up. He said he was what? Oh yeah, young dude over there getting busy.
right. He was 19 right here.
That's insane.
He was 19 right here, locked in. All I did was tell him, hey, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. He surprised me. He just called me one day, yo, I got approved for $50,000 from Navy. What I gotta do next? So what?
He ran the
How
play.
you did that?
You know what I realized? I realized after these years of coaching and stuff that it's like the information is one thing, but running the actual play is a whole different thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell 100 people the same thing, and it's gonna only be like 5 people out of 100 people that's really gonna actually do that shit and do that shit with passion and a purpose. But then they the ones who getting all the shit, doing all the stuff, getting all the results and everything like that. And that's what I realized is like you said, you was like, all I did was this, but it's like you do that with everybody too. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Right,
a matter of just running the play. That's it. Like running the play. You get the play, you run it, we in the game.
right. And even when I got my full auto loans from BOA, oh, you gotta see it before you see it. Like I seen it. Like we all have a vision. Like everybody has a imagination, y'all. So like that's a part of having a vision, and that's one of the strongest things we have as a human. So I seen the check before the check came. I'm like, nah, they keep showing me this BOA. I heard about this. I'm like, nah, I'm getting that, and I just seen myself with it, and then me taking action is just gonna end up happening. Like, it's just gonna end up happening. And the way I did it was one day I was just like, I usually get up early. It was like I usually get up at like 6, 7. It was just one day I was just laying in bed. I was like 10 o'clock. I'm like, I usually don't even do that. But then one of my friends, he just called me. He like, yo, bro, I just got approved for $160,000 from BOA, full auto loan. I'm like, what? Hold on. I got right up out my bed. I'm like, nah, I gotta get up. What am I doing around? Then guess what? That following week, I got the vehicles too. See what I'm saying? So it's like y'all gotta be around the proximity. So just imagine I didn't get that call that day. Like I probably would have been on something else. See what I'm saying? But I got the proximity around me. Other people who already did the play calling me. Yo, bro, I just got approved, bro. Like, I'm about to ship the cars too. This, then the third. I'm about to get active, start this car rental. All right, bet. So I started mapping out stuff, doing my little ones and twos, got my business account already locked in. All I had to do was press the button, and I did it. All right. So look, let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give y'all some game on this too. Like, so a lot of people too, they don't think that they can get access to their first vehicle at 75,000, right? So my boy right here, what we was able to do for him is we built him up. The main thing he had on his profile was he had $60,000. My boy is an artist. He's a rap artist. So he be getting music checks. But I'm like, yo, bro, here's how you gonna really level this shit up, man. You gotta put this bag into your credit. So he been listening to me for the last 4 to 6 months. He got a rap check in. I'm like, yo, bro, look, take this $60,000 and make a secure loan, bro. This process is gonna take you 3 days, bro. Like from the time you put the money to the time you get the money back, it's like 3 to 4 days. And then you could do it again. So you're like, all right, bro, this gonna help me out. Like, I'm gonna be able to get some things. I'm like, yeah, bro, like what you I mean, you already know. You see what we doing. So he's like, all right, bet he locked in, got a 60K secure loan, and then I think he did 50K on the next one. And this is all in 6 months. But guess what? We're at the dealership. He never had a auto loan on his credit report ever. He never had one. But guess what? We just went to the dealership. I'm like, yo, bro, your credit report is stamped right now. You have the comparable credit. We're just gonna go in there and let them run it, bro. You don't got no auto loans. So and we know how to remove the inquiries. Like we'll do that shit the next day. So we went in there. I think they pulled like 5 inquiries. Chase just picked it up. No money down. First vehicle, 75K. That's because he got the $60,000 secure loan. But even better, he might have a little bad rate because that's his own first personal vehicle. But guess what? In 90 days, we're about to hit 90 days right now. And we got him the Navy Federal Business account. So we can refinance the vehicle over there. And now guess what? His first paid off vehicle is 75K. And then what you think is next? We going to the Age LLC. Then we going to BOA. He's gonna have a 75K vehicle paid off, and he can get whatever whip he wants. Really after that. So this is the strategy. This strategy is in the works. So we got a couple strategies that we already did, but this is one of the ones that's in the works right now, y'all. And this is how we leverage the Age LLCs, and he brokers his car out right now. That car is on the road. That car is on the road. And then when you're getting vehicles like this, you just attract business. So we might pull up, it might be three deep, but we got black trucks, we got $75,000 vehicles, $80,000 vehicles, and you're just attracting to your brand. So a lot of people might be like, hey, bro, there was a lot of people in the comments. Hold on. Oh yeah, that guy's a clown. He's in bad debt. But come on, man. They don't even know like the whole strategy I just broke down. They would have to come to a class like this to really understand. Like I think a couple people got blocked in the comments too. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, yeah, but they was talking spicy in the comments, but they just didn't understand the play. Once you understand this information, it's like it's going to make sense. If it don't make sense, we're gonna make it make sense. All right. So yeah, this is some of the game on how y'all want to leverage age LLCs and be able to leverage it to generate some extra income. All right. So somebody said this was the lane I wanted to build off into the car rentals. I'm so happy. Yes, sir. It's only right. It's only right. It's only right. Um, so you buy the A Shelf Corp, and then yes, you sell it to your client. It would be like the same thing, the same way you would sell like a trade line. Like one of your clients, all they need is like two trade lines. They need like 5 years credit age added to their credit report. It will be the same offer. Like, yo, this is how you're gonna maximize your credit. This is how you're gonna be able to get the maximum limits, and this is how you're gonna skip the line instead of buying that new LLC. I always tell everybody, just you always want to have. You could just buy one, but don't just make that your main one. You want to have multiple LLCs. You want to be able to have A shelf corps too, so you can have access. and you can do what you got to do. Like I told y'all, y'all can be able to add credit partners and be able to really maximize. So did y'all get some game or did I just was it just like too much? Was it too much? Did y'all get that? Did y'all get that? Let me see some fire emojis, man. Let me see some fire emojis, man. I'm checking the energy in the room. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, I had to come in here and give y'all the info. I don't want to give y'all too much because I know this info can get overwhelming. So I want to give y'all the opportunities if y'all want to ask any questions right now. So I want to give y'all the opportunity to ask any questions because I know this was a lot of information and I just want to make sure everybody's still on you're still on the same page.
Hey, real quick too. Soon I gotta go real quick. So once y'all wrap up, family, my bad. I got something I gotta do. But y'all go ahead, ask y'all questions, do what y'all gotta do. Gino, I appreciate you for pulling up, bro. And then make sure y'all ask y'all questions, do what y'all gotta do, and then y'all could just all jump off after y'all done and stuff. All right. Then I'll take it off. All right, appreciate y'all.
All right, bet. Yup. You already know. Appreciate you, my guy. We gonna rock out for we're gonna finish it off with Q&A if y'all got any questions. If y'all wanna unmute, that's cool too. Let's just make it cause
I have a
let's
question.
just make sure it's respectful because there's a few people, there's a lot of people in.
Oh.
All right. What's the question?
Um, Real quick, when you said 10 accounts, is that only 10 credit cards? Or what if it's five credit cards and or
Oh
six
yeah,
credit and
yes,
loans?
yeah. So like if you're looking to get credit cards, they want to see if you have credit cards. If you're looking to get loans, they want to see if you have loans. If you're looking to get lines of credit, they're looking for the mixture. But you really want to have the mixture all together anyway. You want to have installment loans. You want to have it just has to be a mix, like an even mix. So you could have like two personal credit cards. You could have three loans. You could have one rental line of credit. You could have a personal line of credit. But I'm not gonna lie, the best results I've been getting with funding is people that got the mortgage on their credit report, the people who got two auto loans, the people who got three credit cards. You know what I'm saying? So it's always the next level, and you gotta think about it. A mortgage is one of the strongest accounts you can have on your credit report because those things go, those like infinite. Like you can get a $3 million mortgage, you can get a $500,000 mortgage. So and even the auto loans too. That's one of the most biggest purchases you're gonna make in your life. Either an auto loan or a mortgage. All right. Anybody else got any questions?
Yeah, I got a question, bro. Oh, I heard you were saying like how you had bro refinance that auto loan to the business side. So you were saying that when he refinanced it through his business, it registered on his personal credit as a completely paid off loan at that point once it's refinanced.
Yeah, yup. Because basically, what happens when you refinance the vehicle, like the bank is buying the debt, and they're gonna just make sure you pay them.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? So they're buying out the debt on the personal, and they're just transferring it to the business. So now it's like, yo, we're gonna eat off the interest. Yeah, we want to refinance that for you. We about to eat off this. So that's the mindset that they have.
Okay, bet. I ain't even know that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anybody else? Anybody else got any more questions? Uh, Now, yeah, if y'all got any questions, y'all could follow me too. If y'all not following me already, I do have my Instagram in my right here on the side. If y'all can see it, right by my first and last name, I do have my Instagram right there. And if y'all want to lock in with the A Shelf Corps, we could do that too. And I will, if y'all are coming from my guys' class, I will be able to give y'all a discount. So I'm gonna put it like that. So yeah, we can actually work together. 'Cause I see that a lot of y'all got your own clients too, and it's like one of the best products that you get. So you'll be able to make, I'll put it like this, you'll be able to make anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 each one you sell. All right. So I'm gonna put it like I'm gonna give it to you like this. When I first started selling them, I had somebody buying them for me for $5,000 and he was selling them for $10,000. And I was only making 1,500. He was making 5K. So it's like it's all about the clientele that you have and the network that you're around. So I mean, y'all see it right there. This is a high ticket product. All right. Anybody got any questions?
One more real quick. For the 10 accounts, does a secure loan count as 10 if you have like two secure loans?
Yeah, any type of account. That's an installment. So that's a loan. So it still counts as an installment.
Okay. So
So
it counts towards the 10, even though they can see that it's a secure.
yeah, yup, yup.
Oh, okay.
Unsecured, secured, even rent reporters, that counts as like a rental line of credit.
Oh, okay. Let
So,
me
you know what I'm
see.
saying? So like if you go on, I think it's Credit Sesame. So if y'all go on Credit Sesame, it will tell you all the different type of accounts on under account mixture. It will say rental line of credit. It will say installment. It will say, I think now it will say student loans. It will say different type of loans. It will say personal loan, student loan, rental line of credit, credit card, line of credit. So it tells you all, like if y'all go on Credit Sesame, it's gonna tell y'all.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hey, anybody else before we wrap this up? Appreciate you for dropping games. It's only right. It's only right, Sky. I had to do it. It's only right. I need y'all to win too.
I don't know if you already answered this. How much do you normally charge?
Yeah, so they range anywhere from, I'll put it like this, usually around like $4,000, but if y'all come from his class, I can give y'all the discounted rate, and that's anywhere from 2,500 to like 3,500. All right, yeah, so that's like the price
Okay.
range. That's gonna be the range. All right. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes,
One
indeed.
more question, bro. So
Yes, sir.
when you ban the A shelf corpse before you sell it, do you go and structure it the right way before you sell it, or do you have them structure it the right way after you already sold it to them?
Yeah, so basically, when I source it out, it's already gonna have a good industry on it, and I'm gonna give them the guidance that they need to be able to get the funding, because that's the main like that's the main goal. I don't just want you to go buy it and then be freestyling out here. I even tell people like you don't even need like you don't. I'm not just trying to sell it to somebody. I want to see them get this funding. So if they're not even ready for funding, I won't even recommend it.
Right, I
I
see
might
what you
just be like, oh,
said.
you might as well just get some personal funding and you gotta work on this, you gotta work on that. You shouldn't even be thinking about an AHL code. That's
Right,
how that's how I be breaking it down straight up. And then I'll point them to like Busy, the registered agent. They're gonna help them with all of that.
Right.
I'll tell them where they need to get their email, everything. Email, phone number, address. And yeah, here's another thing too. When y'all get the A Shelf Corps, y'all just want to use your home address. Like when you go to the bank, you want to give them your home address when it's time to go make that business account, because that's going to be the easiest way for them to verify you.
Mm.
You don't necessarily have to put it on the business, but when you go in the bank, you want to go in there and just give them your personal address. Give the bank, like if you go to Chase to sign up with it, give Chase your address, like personal address. All right.
Wait a minute. Why? I thought it has to have a business address.
No, you're gonna get the business address through the registered agent.
I'm
But when you go to the bank, when you go to Chase, you
Mhm.
want to keep it simple as possible for them to find you. And that's why you're gonna
Oh.
get your personal address.
Oh,
You know what
okay.
I'm saying? Because it's still originally from Colorado, and you're transferring, you're getting the foreign entity, but there's not enough data from that new address to be able to verify you. So the best way to be verifiable is just get them your address.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay. Got it.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Anybody else? So I guess that's it, y'all. So
What's up? Did y'all get some value in some game tonight? Drop some fire in the chat if y'all got some value in some game. If y'all got some sauce, if y'all learned something new today. Drop some fire in the chat if my guy Geno came and pulled up and he put y'all on to something that y'all did not know before y'all came into this class. Drop some fire in the chat if y'all believe that Geno just gave y'all something that y'all could utilize and y'all could leverage to make some money, not just get credit, not just get funding, but something that y'all could actually make some money off of, right? That's what this is all about, family. I personally hit up Gino because I wanted him to come in because once again, he's a genuine person, right? He came like I'm telling y'all when he didn't know me from nothing, you know what I'm saying? But the internet, and he was giving me plays to hey, go run this, do it like this, not asking for a penny in return, bro. And that's something that's very valuable. Those is relationships that you gotta, those gotta last, y'all. So make sure first and foremost, while I'm thinking about it too, I'm a get bro get bro what's the name his social media, and y'all already know the social media already be in the group under the call anyways. But if y'all didn't grab it, make sure y'all grab him, follow him on Instagram. All right. And make sure y'all stay tapped and tuned in with him because this is one person also who's consistent in the game. He's consistently getting approvals. He's consistently wiping stuff down. He's consistently dropping music, dropping videos, all that stuff. So this is somebody to stay close to. You always got to stay close to the fire. All right.
right.
Yeah, bro. I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying, for coming and popping to the class, coming and giving the people some value. I definitely appreciate that. Let me know anything you need from me, bro. And then to everybody who's here, thank y'all for pulling up too. I hope y'all did get something, and I hope y'all not only got some game and some knowledge, but y'all got something that y'all gonna take and run with so y'all can figure out how to make some bread off of this shit too. Or worst case scenario, y'all just know y'all got one more thing in the arsenal that y'all can utilize when it come down to funding. All right. So
Right, right, right.
with that being said, family, it's all love. I appreciate y'all. All
Appreciate you, my
right.
guy.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a great Tuesday evening, man. And we out. All right. Peace.
I